Wickedy, what's up, and welcome back to episode 86 of Random Rebuild, the series where we take a random dynasty wherever they start from and try to win a national championship. First things first, let's hop into the dynasty mode and see how the team is doing. All right, in the last episode, our Lobos took on number 6 Georgia in the quarterfinals of the college football playoffs and were able to get the win. Now we'll be advancing into the semifinals and see if we can pull this win off as we look to win our first national championship here. What a long road it's been. Let's go ahead and advance the week and see who we have to play. All right, and our ACC Defensive Player of the Week is Capital P. What a great stretch he had there, getting those sacks down the stretch and forcing that fourth down throw for the quarterback as our junior DT came up big. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, our number 1 ranked Lobos will take on the number 2 Fighting Irish in the Sugar Bowl. Taking a look right here really quickly. This is a balanced bout between two juggernauts. The game of the week, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just make sure that we have all of our staff. We do. We didn't want to lose anybody. That would have broke my heart. So first things first, let's go ahead. We'll look at Notre Dame's team, and then we'll hit the field. All right, really quickly, taking a look here at the college football playoffs. Best case scenario is if we could play UAB in the national championship. I don't even know necessarily who UAB is. Now, they could make me eat my words, but that would, to me, be the best case scenario. We've played Oklahoma before. Like when we played Georgia, it did not go well. But definitely, I believe that this could be the year. But first things first, we got to get through Notre Dame. All right, taking a look at Notre Dame, their quarterback, Raymond Casey, looks really good. 88. Throw power's good. His accuracy's not the fastest. They've got a 96 overall halfback who apparently is great in the receiving game. Their fullback is okay. Wide receiver, I mean, that's a speedster right there. 98 speed. Definitely going to have to watch him. Looking at tight end. Very good. Left tackle's great. Left guard's great. Center's great. Right guard's great. Right tackle's great. Every position that has like a 90 at it, it feels like. Ooh, they do only have 4 corners. So it is possible that we could wear them out and get them tired and then go deep, especially if this corner is their slot corner. He does not have the speed to keep. None of these corners have the speed to keep up with Levi Jean. So it's very possible that we could get behind the defense as their secondary is kind of slow. But let's... Oh, and their kicker's not that good either. Their kicker isn't that good at all. Just 80 kick power is very low. And for him to be an accurate kicker, 80 accuracy is not great either. Their punter's not the best either. So hopefully this will be a special teams type game. But definitely something that we'll have to worry about. So let's go ahead and hit the field. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are in the Sugar Bowl. As our Lobos take on Notre Dame, number 2 in the nation. We've gone through a lot of teams to get here, but it doesn't stop here today. Another powerhouse team for us to go through on our championship race as Notre Dame takes the field here at the Superdome in the Sugar Bowl. Absolutely crazy day here today as we take on the Fighting Irish. And it looks like the no-fly zone will get us started here today in the Sugar Bowl. Coach Ricky Mathis. Once again, this is our opportunity to show exactly what we are. Looks like Notre Dame passes the ball about 80% of the time. 1st and 10 for the Fighting Irish. Handoff here. This is going to be met in the gaps. Xavier Jonathan with the tackle. Gain of 1 on the play. 2nd and 9. Low snap. Another handoff here. That'll make it 3rd and 11. Can the Lobos get off the field here with a quick 3 and out? Quarterback back to pass. Surveys. Fires this one deep down the field. As it's going to be knocked loose. A sea of Lobos there. Out comes the punt team. Starting on the 36, here comes Jeremiah Wells in the offense. Taylor Johnson in the backfield. Wells back to pass on 1st down. As his wide receiver, Levi Jean, can't hang on, or the Hammer can't hang on to it. Really looked like a pitch and catch there to me. Handoff here on 2nd and 10 as Ballage cuts it back and finds a nice gain of 9. 3rd and 1. I believe that's Taylor Johnson in the backfield. Hopefully we can pick up a yard here. Johnson with the carry. Running into his blockers. He's going to make it 4th and inches, and out will come our punt team. You really hate that. First and 10 for the Fighting Irish. Looks like press coverage here for the Lobos. Handoff here. As he's going to be met in the gaps. Gain of 4 on the play. 2nd and 6. Another handoff here. The scouting report showed that Notre Dame did not run the ball that much, as it seems that all their plays really have been runs. 1st and 10 on the 37. Another handoff here. Nice gain of 5 there. 2nd and 5. Another run play here. The defense all over this one. That'll make it 3rd and 6 as Emmanuel Johnson gets the tackle. Can the Lobos get off the field here? Another handoff here. The running back's going to be met. Only gains 2 on the play, and out comes the punt unit again in this defensive bout so far. 1st and 10 for the Lobos on the 26-yard line. Handoff here, Taylor Johnson with the carry. He's going to get a 1st down. A nice gain there. 1st and 10 on the 38. RPO bubble screen. Levi Jean's going to be met. Only gaining 3 on the play. 2nd and 7. Got a lot of room there. We run the ball to the right. Play action. Wells fires this one. It's going to be knocked out. D'Angelo Lang just couldn't hang on to it. 3rd and 7 on the 41-yard line. They send the Hammer in motion. Play action. Wells scrambling, firing. He has the Hammer, who's going to make it 4th and 1, and out will come the punt team again. Man, and for a second I thought our punter just pinned them at the 1. 1st and 10 on the 20-yard line. Handoff here. This is going to be a huge hole that's going to get all the way down to the 37. Hurry up offense here for the Fighting Irish. Another handoff here. This time he's met in the backfield by Emmanuel Johnson. Loss of 3 on the play. 2nd and 13. Another run play here. As this is going to be tackled down, making it 3rd and 6. 5 wide here for the Fighting Irish. Pass rush coming. Can't get to him. Fires underneath. Has a man wide open. He's going to get the 1st down and is now in plus territory as the Fighting Irish are on the move. 1st and 10 on the 39. Play call change comes in. Hopefully that's not the fast wide receiver in the backfield. This is going to be tackled in the backfield. Loss of 1 on the play. 2nd and 11. Passing here. Defense not able to get it down and break it up. 3rd and 5 now. And that will take us to the end of the first quarter. Tie ball game here with Notre Dame showing the first signs of life offensively. But can the Lobos do something about it and stop this drive in its tracks? 3rd and 5. Quarterback back to pass. Fires this one underneath. It's going to be caught for the first down as we couldn't break it loose. 1st and 10 on the 29 now for Notre Dame. Quarterback back to pass. Fires this one. It's going to be picked off by Miguel Smoker. Miguel Smoker has been known to take these the distance. And it looks like he's going to here, ladies and gentlemen, as Miguel Smoker turns on the Jets and makes a house call. What a great job here for the Lobo defense, turning this drive, what looked like points for the Fighting Irish, into Lobo points. As we take the first shot of the game, Miguel Smoker, what an incredible job reading the quarterback's eyes and making the best defensive play of the year, picking this one off and taking it the distance. 1st and 10 for the Fighting Irish. Handoff here. Capital P is all over it, just a gain of 1 on the play. 2nd and 9. Handoff here. This is going to be a nice little gain that'll make it 3rd and 5. Can the Lobo defense come up big here again? Quarterback back to pass. Surveys, fires this one. Miguel Smoker can't quite turn the corner on that one, but he does get the tackle. 1st and 10 on the 31 now. Looks like a touch pass here. It's a fake and a handoff to the running back, as he's going to find 5 on the play. 2nd and 5. Another run play here is, I believe that was Dalton Everett getting back there. What a great job shedding those blocks and getting back in the backfield. 3rd and 10. Low snap, draw play. Lobo defense gets on top of it, and that'll bring out the punt unit for sure. And as long as we don't rough the kicker, we'll have the ball. Now, the offense so far has showed signs that they can move it, but they just need to do it in succession. 1st and 10 on the 28. Hand off to Ballage, who's going to find a nice little gain here of 6 yards. 2nd and 4. Can we string together some first downs into some points, as I want to take a 2-possession lead? Wells back to pass, firing this one. It's going to be picked off. Exactly what we didn't want to see, is the defense was all over that one. They knew what Wells was going to do with the football. And just like that, they have the ball in plus territory. Here come the Fighting Irish, now in plus territory. Can the no-fly zone do something about it? 1st and 10. Handoff here, as he's going to be able to turn the corners. Thank goodness for Sam Anger chasing him down, as that's going to be 1st and goal now for the Fighting Irish. 1st and goal. Another handoff here. Defense able to swarm it down. Big hit. 2nd and 8. 8 yards separate them from the end zone. Looks like a delayed handoff. The defense all over it in the backfield, and that'll make it 3rd and goal. Will the Fighting Irish try to pass here? And do the Lobos have what it takes to force a turnover? Draw play. Interesting call, but of course it's going to score, as they didn't want to attack the no-fly zone in the air, and they tie this one up. Here comes the offense. 1st and 10 on the 17-yard line. Handoff here to Taylor Johnson. He's got blockers, but of course he doesn't turn up field in time. And he loses 2 on the play. 2nd and 12. Ballage in the backfield. This is another bad ball. And just like that, the Fighting Irish have all over the Lobos now. With the ball in plus territory once again, as Jeremiah Wells makes his 2nd turnover of the game. Here come the Fighting Irish in 5 wide now. Approaching the 2-minute warning. Can the defense come up big again and score for where the offense can't? Quick dig route only gets 1 yard as Miguel Smoker makes the tackle. And that does take us to the 2-minute warning. 1st and 10 for the fight, or 2nd and 10, 2nd and 9 for the Fighting Irish. Quarterback back to pass. Surveys, fires this one, has a man wide open underneath who's going to get all the way down almost inside the 10 to the 13. 1st and 10. Quarterback back to pass again. Rush is coming. He gets sacked down by Barry Mallory. One of the fastest DNs that we haven't unveiled yet. He's still been behind Ecker. Quarterback fires underneath. This is going to be dropped down. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. The Fighting Irish know how to drain clock as they used all the play clock here. 3rd and 13. Quarterback back to pass. Surveys. Looking. Firing. This out the back of the end zone. And with just under a minute left, out comes the kicking team. And the kick is good as the Fighting Irish go up 10-7. Jeremiah Wells in 5 wide now. 1st and 10 on the 16-yard line. Wells back to pass. Fires this one underneath. It's almost picked off again. He's got to stop throwing these bad passes. 2nd and 10 on the 16. Wells back to pass. Fires this one again. You knew it was going to be an interception. Can Wells make the tackle at least? And just like that, it's 1st and goal for the Fighting Irish once again. 1st and goal on the 5-yard line. I don't quite know why the game wants us to call nothing but curl routes, especially when they're not even in our playbook. Of course, Notre Dame was destined to score as they're up 17-10 now, 17-7 now. Wells has 1 shot here if he wants to score. His last 4 passes practically being all interceptions. Back to pass. Fires this one deep down the field. And it's going to be caught by D'Angelo Lane. 1st and 10 on the 41. Finally, our quarterback doing something good. Back to pass. Fires this one. As Levi Jean can't hold on to it. 2nd and 10. Quarterback, deep drop. Fires this one. He's got a man wide open. It's Andre Quick. That's going to get us down in plus territory. Can we get back in this ball game and make it just a 3-point game? Wells back to pass. He's going to step up and scramble. He really needs that block there, as his wide receiver ran away from the corner when he could have just blocked him. 17 seconds remaining in the half. 1 timeout for the Lobos. Wells back to pass. Fires this one. Honestly, another bad ball, as that had the opportunity to be picked off. 3rd and 5 on the 12-yard line. Wells surveys. Fires this one. It's going to be caught in the end zone by Levi Jean as they make this a 3-point game. Finally, the young man holds on to that one here in the Sugar Bowl as our Lobos try to climb back into it. They do get the ball coming out of the half, so that will be a big help. But great job here scoring right before the end of the half. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, at the half, the Fighting Irish up 17-14 against the Lobos. If it wasn't for all those poor passes down the stretch from Wells, this would be a different ball game, as Notre Dame had kind of struggled scoring, and that had put them in prime position to do so. Here come the Lobos starting from their own 13, as every team knows how to kick against us. Handoff here. Taylor Johnson's going to have a huge hole up the middle, running down the field, getting all the way across the 50 down to the 48. Hurry up offense here for the Lobos. Exactly what we want to see is we know there are only 4 corners on the roster. So if we can get them exhausted, somebody should be open. Another handoff here. Taylor Johnson getting a nice gain of 7. 2nd and 3. Johnson still the main back here to open the second half. Handoff to Johnson, who runs more east and west than he does north and south on that one. 3rd and 2, as it looks like Clausen is in the game for one of the first times this season. Option play here. Jeremiah Wells is going to get the first down and a lot more as he gets down to the 25-yard line. Now Ballage in the backfield. Play action. Wells firing this one as he's going to get tackled down at the 1-yard line. Javon Lamar. Can the Lobos take the lead back with this impressive drive to open up the second half? Taylor Johnson up the middle. He breaks a tackle and gets in the end zone. Great job here by the Lobos, answering quickly as they take the lead back. Jeremiah Wells with a nice drive here to open the second half. Nice running game. Exactly what we wanted to see from our Lobos. All right, here comes Notre Dame with their first drive to start in the second half. Let's see what they talked about at halftime. Looks like a handoff here. The defense all over it. Tackling it at the line is Capital P, who's had an incredible playoffs here to start. 2nd and 10. Pass rush coming. Fires this one. He's got a man open over on the sidelines, and that'll make it 3rd and 3. You know that Notre Dame is going to run the ball here, Lobos. Just clog these gaps. You know it's going to be a delayed run. The quarterback's actually going to pass. He fires. This is going to be picked off. What an incredible play here. As Romeo Alba, no, Skaggs, the senior, or junior, whatever he is, the savior of this drive. I don't quite know why the Notre Dame guy was celebrating there, but Skaggs making it 1st and goal here on the 4-yard line for us Lobo fans with the incredible interception. 1st and goal on the 4-yard line. Taylor Johnson in the backfield. It's probably an option. Handoff here to Johnson, who's going to fight his way down to the 3. Wasted a little bit of clock, Lobos, before you get in that end zone and make this a 2-possession game. 2nd and goal on the 3. Handoff to Johnson, who's going to run into the end zone for the touchdown as our Lobos take a nice lead. Great job here as we take an 11-point lead here against Notre Dame in the Sugar Bowl. Thanks to that impressive defensive play. Here come the Fighting Irish with just 15 minutes left in the ball game. 1st and 10, they hand it off. This is going to be a nice little game there. 2nd and 5. And this is going to be picked off by Miguel Smoker. Can he take this back? What an incredible game by the no-fly zone as Miguel Smoker gets tackled down at the 1. Now he's officially waving bye to all the Notre Dame fans, as the no-fly zone definitely showed up here late, as they've taken control of this one. 1st and goal on the 1-yard line. Taylor Johnson, the feature back. Kenny scores 3rd touchdown of the game here. Handoff to Johnson, who's running for his life. He's going to get tackled for a loss of 3 on the play. 2nd and goal on the 4. Handoff here. He's going to be breaking a tackle. He's going to lose even more yards because he broke that tackle. 3rd and goal on the 11. We don't have to do anything fancy here, as we could just kick a field goal. Play action. Wells, he's going to get sacked here. At least he held on to the football. And out trots Crybaby Kicker, who's been pretty impressive as of late. Can he keep the streak going? And the kick is good, as our kicker has seemed to turn his act around. Perhaps he can lose the title of Crybaby Kicker. I have to tip my hat to the Notre Dame defense, holding the Lobos on the 1-yard line to just 3. As the Ecker gets back there and there's a fumble on the play. Can the Lobos get on it as the ball squirts into the end zone? And they do. What an incredible defensive play here. I don't believe it. The defense is absolutely turning on the heat. Score after score after score coming in now. All because of the defense. We don't know what Coach Ricky Mathis said to them at halftime, but it was the best conversation ever. First and 10 here for the Fighting Irish. Now down 38-17 with just 12 minutes remaining. Quarterback back to pass. Fires this one deep down the field. He's got a man who's got a step. And he just straight up drops it. Everything falling apart for Notre Dame now. Handoff here on second down. The Lobos all on it, and that'll make it 3rd and 10. Back to pass. Fires this one. Sam Anger definitely could have picked that one off, but instead elects to slap it down. He wants to give the quarterback a break. Here come the Lobo offense now with a comfortable lead. They just need to hold on to the ball and waste time. 1st and 10 on the 42. Handoff here. I believe that's Ballage with the carries. He's going to find 3 on the play. 2nd and 7. Ballage still in the ball game. Handoff here. Ballage able to find the corner and gain a bunch of yards here as he crosses the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 on the 37. Another handoff here. Ballage trying to find something. He loses one on the play. And that should take us to the 4th quarter, ladies and gentlemen. As long as the Lobos don't hike the ball. Instead we do. Wells wanted to get sacked one time before the quarter ended. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, our Lobos up big here late in the Sugar Bowl. Will this be the ticket puncher to get into the national championship that they need? They just got to hold on for 10 more minutes. 3rd and 18. Ball on the 45-yard line. Will the Lobos attack the air to try to get back into field goal range? Wells pump fakes. Fires this one deep down the field. He's got a man wide open. It's Javon Lamar as Wells recovers from his sack mistake. He must have known that he was going to throw an absolute dime in the back corner of the end zone as the Lobos take a nice commanding lead here. 1st and 10 for the Fighting Irish now in the 4th quarter, down 45-17. This looks like a comfortable lead for the Lobos, but anything can happen, as we've seen time and time again on the channel. Firing here. This one's batted down by Miguel Smoker. 2nd and 10. Quarterback back to pass. Fires underneath. He's got a man. This is going to be tackled down, and that'll make it 3rd and 6. Quarterback back to pass. Fires this one deep down the field, and it's going to be picked off by Devin Lampkin. Once again, we've got an Oprah quarterback. You get a turnover. You get a turnover. You get a turnover. Spreading his turnovers all over our defense. As the Lobos have the ball with 9 minutes remaining with a nice lead. What a beautiful day here at the Sugar Bowl. 1st and 10 now on the 40-yard line. Ballage with the carry. He's going to find 6 there on the play, making it 2nd and 4. Hopefully the Lobos just run as much clock as they can here, just running every play. 2nd and 4. Another handoff here as Ballage has got the carry. He's going to make it 3rd and inches. A lot of people would be upset at that, but I'm not, as I didn't want the first down quite yet. I wanted to get it on this play and waste as much clock. Option play here. Wells has the first down and a little bit more. Getting all the way down to the 23-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Lobos. Another option play. Wells with the keeper. Just don't fumble, young man. 2nd and 10. Ball on the 22. Taylor Johnson in the backfield. Play action. Wells is going to take a sack here. 3rd and 15 now. Quarterback back to pass. Fires this one. Almost intercepted. And out comes the kicker. If he makes this one, we'll have to give him a new name. The kick is up. And good. No longer can we refer to him by his previous title. We'll have to come up with a new one now. First and 10 here for the Fighting Irish. Quarterback back to pass, fires. This one's going to be a nice little gain of 5. With 5 minutes and 30 seconds remaining, can the Lobos stop them on this drive and just run it out? Another quick pass here. This is going to be picked off. And just like that, another touchdown here for the defense as Nicholas Talbot gets his. Everyone getting a chance to showcase themselves on the main stage here today. Great job there by the corner, jumping that one. As we're just teeing off against Notre Dame now, showing that we deserve to be in the big dance. First and 10 once again for the Fighting Irish. Their season comes winding down to an end. Their quarterback back to pass. Fires this one away. 2nd and 10. Quarterback back to pass. He's going to get sacked here. A big sack there. Is that Barry Mallory again? Who was all over him. If it was Mallory, that's good news for the future. It absolutely is. This freshman is one of the fastest DTs I've ever seen. Or defensive ends, I mean. That boy can absolutely move. Be excited to see him adjacent from Emmanuel Johnson next year. Deep shot down the field here. Almost picked off again by Talbot, and that'll be another punt for the Fighting Irish. With just 4 minutes, surely we can run the ball out. First and 10 for the Lobos on the 38. Handoff here as Ballage is going to find a nice little hole. Breaks a tackle. He gets all the way down to the 13-yard line. The senior wanting to score again. First and 10 on the 13. Ballage in the backfield. Handoff to him. Ballage, he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 now. Looks like Taylor Johnson's in the game. Johnson with the carry. Makes a nice little move at the line to shake away the defensive tackle. 3rd and 5 now. Of course, the Lobos look like they're going to pass the ball here. Maybe they're workshopping plays for next week when they play in the national championship. Wells back to pass. Fires this one. Is that press interference on the defense? It sure is. And that'll be a fresh set of downs, ladies and gentlemen. First and goal on the 1. Ballage in the backfield. Will this be his touchdown that he worked so hard to get? It's actually an end around, and Brubaker's going to truck a defender into the end zone and hits the nasty gritty as our Lobos look to be headed to the national championship. We had to take down the gold to get into the dance with the gold. First and 10 for the Fighting Irish. Been saying that a lot this game. Quarterback back to pass. Fires this one. I thought for a minute Sam Anger was going to take that one to the house, as that would have been really funny. 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Fires this one. This is going to be taken to the house. Talbot once again just sitting on it as the Lobos run up the score and score 70 in the Sugar Bowl. Or 69, actually. That's kind of even better if you ask me. What an incredible day here to be a Lobo. Everyone knows the hard-fought road we've been on to get here. First and 10 for the Fighting Irish on their own 12-yard line. 2 minutes and 7 seconds left in the ball game. Quarterback back to pass. Fires this one. It's going to be dropped once again. Everything just going wrong for the Irish today. It's not the luck of the Irish. Notre Dame firing underneath. They break a tackle but get tackled down, and that's the 2-minute warning. 3rd and 3, it looks like. Quarterback firing this one underneath. He manages to break a few tackles but gets brought down. 1st and 10 on the 29 now for the Irish. Quarterback back to pass. Fires this one. It's going to be caught and tackled down. 2nd and 2. Back to pass. Surveys. And then Emmanuel Johnson gets his sack. And that'll make it 3rd and 11. The pressure coming. And that's going to be tackled down, making it 4th and 11. And out comes the punt team. 1st and 10 for the Lobos. Are they trying to run up the score even more? Does Coach Ricky Mathis really want 70? Here comes Taylor Johnson trucking a defender. Gaining 9 on the plays. The clock winds down. What a grown man play there by the running back. The freshman running back, I might add. Another run play here for Ballage, as that looks to be the final play of the game. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, our Lobos win 69-17 here against Notre Dame. And just a beautiful game here, as our Lobos are headed to the Natty. Talbot with his 2 pick sixes in the game. Great job. Let's also not forget the absolute dime that Jeremiah Wells dropped. How Miguel got us started off today. What an incredible day to be a Lobo. Never would I ever have thought that this game would have turned out that way that it did after halftime, as I felt doubtful, but never again. Ladies and gentlemen, just like that, your Lobos are in the national championship. What a journey it's been. What a road. It all comes down to next week. Can our Lobos finish the job? The job that we started here 6 years ago with that poor one-star university into now the powerhouse that it is, knocking down teams left and right, showing that it has what it takes to get to the national championship. Can they cap it off with a win? You'll have to tune in next time on Random Rebuild to find out, and I will see you then.